Hey everyone, I wanted to come on here and do a quick video on my cabbages because I'm noticing that their heads are starting to form more. It's more visible. So I just wanted to make a quick video. I don't know if any of you are growing cabbages this season or this time of the season. This is my first time growing cabbages. Um, I started this one. I don't know if you guys can see my hand. Okay, so I started this one from kitchen scrap, and this is how it's looking. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's been hanging in there. But yeah, just look at this beautiful head formation. If you all are growing cabbages as well, I'm a newbie, so I just wanted to make a quick video and share some tips. If your cabbage heads are refusing to form, I just wanted to let you know not to worry. So I'm just gonna, yeah, just go through some of the common reasons why your cabbages may not be forming heads and, what you can do to fix it, okay? So the first and most common reason is stress. Okay, so cabbages, they are fussy about their growing conditions, and stress from the heat or maybe poor soil can keep them from forming heads. When I started, well, these cabbages have been transplants. These three are transplants, and this one is from my kitchen scrap. So I have a total of 8 cabbages. So we have 4 in this bed, and then 3 on this bed, and then this lonesome right here. When I planted those cabbages, I planted them about a couple months ago. And at the time, I just dropped my mic. All right, so at the time when I planted them, it was scorching hot outside. It was scorching hot, so I was experiencing a lot of, like, they were looking wilted, I should say, and then a lot of yellowing of the leaves. So I had to be removing a lot of leaves from them. But now that the temperature is starting to drop and the mornings are becoming cooler, I am seeing that it's making a difference in the way the cabbages are looking. So again, going back to what I was saying, one of the reason for the cabbages not to form heads is because of the stress from the heat. And if they are in poor soil, that can cause them to not form head as well. So ideally, the crops, they prefer cool weather between 55 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So if the temperature fluctuates too much, then they may stay in leaf mode instead of forming heads. Like I see this one, it's starting to form head, but it has been in leaf mode for quite some time. Now, the other reason could be nutrients, okay? So cabbages are heavy feeders, which means they need nutrient-rich soil in order to thrive. So if your soil is low in certain nutrients like your NPK, your nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus, then your plants are going to struggle. They're going to struggle. So you want to ensure that you test your soil. I have a future video that's coming out showing you guys how I test the soil of my plants. Now, it turns out that the soil right now is lacking nutrients, which I expected because I never fertilized. Since I bought them, I never fertilized the soil, so it is missing nutrients, which I'm not surprised by. So you may want to consider adding just a balanced fertilizer or compost to give them a boost. Okay. The other thing is you want to make sure that you are watering consistently. Make sure that you are watering consistently because they need about 1 to 1.5 inches of water per week. Now, watering is something that I'm still trying to figure out. But I think for the most part, I've been doing a good job at it. But you want to keep the soil consistently moist. Um, Mulching maybe around the base of the soil can help to retain moisture. So I will be adding some pine needles on my cabbage bed, just to kind of trap in that moisture. Maybe not in this bed, maybe on the other bed, in this one right here, just to kind of trap in that moisture. And then the other thing that I wanted to talk about is spacing. So you see how my spacing, I have really bad spacing, y'all. And if you are growing cabbages, they need a lot of room. They need a lot of room. They need to spread out. So don't do what I did. Look at this bed. You see how crowded it is? So you want to aim to space them out about 18 inches apart. Okay, that way it doesn't stunt their growth. Like this is really horrible spacing. So ensure that you're spacing them out properly. And look at this one. This one is stuck together. Now, the reason why I'm not moving them right now is because I don't know, I feel like they're too big to move. And because cabbages are shallow, they have shallow roots. I'm afraid that if I move them or separate them, I may damage the roots. So that's why I'm not doing anything as far as the spacing, but you don't want them to be crowded. Okay. And then you also want to be protecting them from pests. Now, if you look at some of my cabbage leaves, you see that, yeah, they're being eaten. I don't know from what though, but cabbage worms, aphids, and other bugs can damage their leaves. Let's take a look at this one. You can see over here that something has been eating at its leaves. So check check the outer leaves for any damage, and you want to make sure that you're doing that regularly. All right. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and make a quick video to share with you all some tips on what you can do to with help your cabbages to form heads. It's going to take a little bit of patience to grow cabbages, but once you get the hang of it, I'm pretty sure you'll be harvesting some tight heads in no time. Yeah, just wanted to share some tips again and show you all some of the mistakes that I've been making. If you find, and I'm sorry I'm out of breath, y'all. I was climbing up the stairs, but if you find this video helpful, make sure you like and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to check out my previous video, and I will see you all in the next one.